Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. This is me, your English language instructor Hasnain, once again with all of you people, and today we are going to be doing one of our famous and one of our most important series, as you people would remember it, which is our 30 days crash course that we have planned just and only for you people, which is totally free, so no worries to pay or do anything. It's free, you guys can watch it, and if you haven't been on our past episodes, go watch those. If you are on the track and catching up to us, so then it's okay. Let's start our day 10. So it is our part 2 of this same topic, which is very important. If you people think it is kind of useless, because first of all, when people were telling me that do this topic, so I felt it was kind of a weird topic, but still it is a very important topic to express yourself clearly. This is one of the greatest problems. We aren't able to express what we feel. Our feelings are not expressible. Feelings are not expressible. Ourself, like if we want to tell somebody about what we do, and so we cannot tell anybody about how we feel, and we are a bit shy. In simple words, we cannot do things normally. We are a bit shy, we are a bit incompetent, we aren't able to do things, and you feel like you aren't eligible for doing any of the things that you are doing. So for that reason, I'll give you some confidence, and let's start with our 3 more different tips and tricks. And we have another one which can be called like a tip and trick, but it is a part of one of the tips. So with us we have a few tips, so let's check it out and let's see what we have today. Giving opinion. Now you see, lots of us fail in this part. We are not able to give our opinions because we have 2 reasons why we don't give opinions. First of all, maybe your opinion is a bit vague, maybe your opinion is a bit weird, a bit eerie type of kind of answer that would creep people out because of you. So you think that you will be like a weirdo if you say that type of a thing, or if you give that type of an opinion. So you have weird opinions, but you cannot share it because you fear that what people will say about you and think about you. So for that reason, you are shy, you do not share your opinions, and you are left out, and you feel alone, you feel left out. And for this reason, in Urdu we also say कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. This is the world's biggest problem nowadays, that people fear of what others will think about us. They are so much self-conscious that they think that if we are not the perfect of the perfect, people will think some things about us. They have these ideas in their mind. Sometimes it can be because of nostalgia from the past. Sometimes it can be because of anxiety of your future, or because of your depression or anything. You will feel any of these problems. You will have nostalgias. If you do not use this time properly, in the future you will have nostalgias about this time, and you will still not be able to talk because of your past. And secondly, if you do not talk today, you will get anxiety, depression, and you will not be able to express yourself. Because the more you express it, the more hurdles or the more problems you have, you can share the pain, you can share the hard works with your friends. They will come together and you can do it together. If you can't do it alone, do it together. It is better than doing it alone. So first of all, we have this problem majorly. Expressing agreement, we always agree. This is the thing that we always do. We agree, even if we do not want to do something, we still say, okay, मैं कर लूँगा. Okay, मैं करना चाहता हूँ. Even if you do not want to do anything. For example, if your parents tell you to do something, like for example to participate in a contest, and you are not ready for that contest, so you still say that okay, I'll do it, because you do not have the power to disagree. You do not have the strength to say no, I cannot do it. You do not have that power. You do not have that. You cannot express your actual feelings. You are just a type of a robot person that is agreeing to anything a person says, because you do not want to hurt anybody else. But if you are not hurting others, it means you are hurting yourself. Deep down, somewhere in your heart, you are giving yourself pain. Somewhere you are the person that is a failure. And tomorrow, if today you are hurting those people, it will hurt them a little bit, but they will just be okay. They will be normal with you, and they will talk to you like they talked before. But if you say and if you agree and give them a chance of expectations, so when they have expectations from you and you break those expectations, that is what it is, a real hurting. So if you see, it is pretty important to have disagreement. Because internally, when you disagree to someone, when you disagree to your own wishes and your own things that you want to do, and you disagree with it, that is the real war, that is the real patience of a person. And religiously, it is also said that the person who fights with his inner, not demons, but his inner self, his greed, his feelings, his wishes, whoever fights with them is the real victorious one. What we call in Urdu or in Islamic language, nafs. So we should disagree. We should learn the skill to disagree. Because when you disagree, you break expectations. There is no space for expectations, so it would not spoil you, your past, your future. Asking and answering questions efficiently. Now, we always have the answers to questions. We always have questions to ask. We always have both of them. But we usually have this like turning points. We are not on the spot, we are not on the point. Yes, you can give a bit of a description, you can give a bit of a, in journalistic language or in my language I call it ground. You can make a little bit of area for it, you can make a little bit space, and after that you should talk about it. Discuss something related to that topic and then come to that topic. That is great. But if you are making the questions and answers like jalebi and moving it around and around and not getting to the point that what you actually want to say, so then it's going to be problematic. Nobody's going to have respect for your idea and nobody will understand your ideas, so nobody will listen to you. और इसी तरह उर्दू में भी कहा गया है कि जितना आप किसी से पूछोगे, जितना आप पूछते रहोगे, उतना ही ज़्यादा आप सीखोगे. So asking questions is great. You should ask questions, but not make a swirly jalebi out of it. Do not swirl those questions. Be to the point. Sometimes you should take it a little bit swirl, but usually it should be to the point, which is the best. So if you are not to the point, if you are not efficient with your answers, if you are not having that, no one will care. No one will care that what you are asking, what you are trying to say. So your answers and your questions should be efficient, should be the best of the best answers. And you should not take the answers and elongate it. Shorten it, brief it, and except for the times when you are meant to be giving a long answer or a detailed answer, other than that, give a brief answer, which will be the best. Then interactive speaking activities. Whenever you do interactive speaking activities, or in simple language, you have role plays, you have dialogues, you have, for example, you have interviews, you have many more different things. Like in our academy, we have a few activities that are currently going on in front of camera. You will either have an interview, you are going to be doing a role play, you are going to be doing, you are going to be writing something like an essay, etc. You are going to be either becoming a news anchor, etc. So these are the many activities you can do, speech, etc. There are many activities that you can have to do. So you can have a lot of interactive speaking activities, and if you do not have interactive speaking activities, or you cannot find a person to help you with those, so just make conversations with anybody you know, interactive, and speak with them. Try to make conversations, try to make small talks, as we talked about this yesterday. Try to make small talks. It will be awkward in the first place, it will be a bit uncomfortable, it will be a bit creepy in the first place, but you will get used to it. Just like in your home, whenever your relatives and everybody is together, so usually there is one person who just starts a topic like पाकिस्तान के क्या हालात लग रहे हैं, नवाज शरीफ अच्छा है कि इमरान खान, इस तरह किस्म के वो टॉपिक्स को उठा लेते हैं, and then everybody starts to talk. So just like that, do those conversations, but try to make them in English. Try to start conversations with your family will also learn English, you will also learn English, and that would be the perfect way to learn interactive speaking and to express yourself clearly. So the fun part is that you do not even need a second person if you do not have a person that can understand, of course, or can answer you or question you again. So for that reason, you can go in front of a mirror, you can stand there, you can talk to yourself about your daily routine, about everything that you do, and about whatever you have done in the past, or what you are planning to do. Whatever you want to talk about it, but in English, and that will be how you will be able to learn to express yourself clearly. So I believe this would be all for today. Thank you so much for staying with me, and Allah Hafiz.